My favorite memory from The Rock would have to be Winter Camp 2019. The theme was Rich Young Rules, and I learned so much from the teaching in that camp. I remember from the first night, I was just gathering so much knowledge from there, and man, it was just an awesome experience for me. I needed that time away in that period of my life, and it was so cool to have that with the people at The Rock. And on top of everything I learned too, we also won broom hockey and won the Kurth Cup. Went undefeated throughout the whole tournament, never lost a game, and that was by far one of the best times I've ever had.
My favorite memory would be at summer camp. Our boat had this little thing going on with the boys' boat, and they put these post-it notes on our boat, and Emily was making faces and taking pictures in front of it.
My favorite memory from my time at The Rock, especially from being a newcomer, was the small groups and getting to have just a group of guys to talk about the message and what we just heard about together. That was super cool.
My favorite memory at The Rock was probably destroying some underclassmen at ping pong. You know who you are. And if we're back in town, game for a rematch.
All of them have been wonderful, but if I had to pick one, I would definitely say playing the time we were at Jackson's house and we played Smash Bros. It was the first time I'd played Smash Bros in probably a decade, so or close to a decade. So it was so fun. It was such a great experience.
It has helped me to know how to apply Christianity to my day-to-day life and how I live as a Christian.
Being a part of the small group, especially with the leader like Josh, and where we were able to build that relationship, but then also with my peers.
What I liked about having a small group was having that reassurance that other people are going through the same stuff that I'm going through. So I'm not alone in my struggles. I'm not beyond help.
I would say it's helped me to understand Christ better and see how he affects people's lives, and I've been able to learn more about him.
Small groups have been huge in my relationship with Christ. I've learned so much from the other guys, the leaders that have been in my life, and there's so many lessons learned and so many issues that other people shared, that I've shared, that we were able to work through together. And that just shows the grace of God, the goodness of God, that he gives us this opportunity with other people, that we can talk to them, which is just a reflection of our relationship with him.
I would tell myself to try to build the relationships where I with people that cared about me and were willing to talk about all this stuff, because those are the strongest relationships.
To not worry about things. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but you are not benefiting your life in any way by spending it worrying. God has a plan for you, and his plan is good. You can't even comprehend how good his plan is for you. And that's why he doesn't tell you, because if you knew what he was doing, you wouldn't believe it. So just be at peace with not knowing. It's really great.
Freshman year self, I would tell him that it's important to know who your real friends are, and being in a relationship or a friendship that, it makes you better as a person. Something that where we help each other and we lift each other up instead of bring each other down, where we actually care about each other, and you can see that.
The advice that I'd give to my freshman self would be, number one, to seek God with all you have. Don't let any other people get in the way. That's number one, is seeking after God. Number two would be to don't fit the mold. Whatever you think that the mold may be, everybody has a different thought of what it could be. Don't try to fit that. Be yourself, be who God called you to be. Don't try to fit what you think that other people want you to fit. And thirdly, high school goes by super fast, and you're going to take some things for granted. Everybody does. But don't take things like The Rock for granted. That is something special. It lasts for 4 years. and take every opportunity you have to just dive into the people that are in the Rock, that are giving their time for you. Dive into those friendships that you have, and most importantly, dive into that, because that's going to grow. That's going to help you grow in your relationship with Christ.
Don't be afraid to ask a question you might have, and don't be afraid of answering a question you might know.
If I could give you one more thing, it would be have a relationship with God now. Like, don't wait for when you're in the mountains in this perfectly peaceful moment of your life, because that's not going to happen. Like, it's not. Go for it now. It's worth it.
I would just say that the Rock has just been an amazing time, and I'm so grateful and so happy that I got the opportunity to come to the Rock, and I'm so happy to go every time and just be there. And I'm so grateful that I met all these new people who are now, really great friends of mine, and especially, and Josh too. I'm really happy I met Josh, and it's just been an amazing experience. And that's all. Thank you.
Last thing I want to say is that I love you guys. It's been an awesome 4 years. I wouldn't trade this for the world. And always keep God number one, no matter what you're going through. He is still God, and He is still in control, and He still loves you. See you guys.